What's up, guys? This is Bear Evans coming at you again. Today I just wanted to bring you a quick EDC update because after the holidays I had a little extra cash and I decided to finally update a few things. So the three things that I really wanted to update were flashlight, lighter, and knife because I haven't updated any of those in quite some time. So first I upgraded from this red line by, was it Nebo? Awesome flashlight, still love it, still use it. It will probably just stay out in the house, or I might keep it in the car or something, I don't know. Awesome flashlight, really solid. It's got the nice focusing beam. It's like 220 lumens or something. It's got a couple different modes on it. But aside from that, I've got my trusty old Zippo, which I've had for ages. As you can see, I've got it Ranger banded right here. It's getting kind of old, and I used to live really close to the Zippo factory, which is in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Excuse me. And I'm nowhere near that anymore, so I sent it in once to get fixed, but just because it lives in my pocket, it gets really banged up really quick, and it hasn't had anything done to it in like 5 years, so it's just kind of like the hinge is starting to kind of wear out and that kind of stuff, so I got a replacement for that. And then my trusty Gerber. I love this thing. I still am really hesitant about getting rid of it because it's super lightweight, but it's super heavy duty. It's super sharp. I keep a really nice edge on it. I don't know what this particular knife is called. I know you can get it at like any Walmart for like 30 bucks or something like that. So this is definitely still going to be a possible day-to-day use. I'm not entirely sure yet. So first, let me go over the replacements for those items. For the flashlight, I decided to invest in an EDC. I've heard a lot of awesome things about it, and I'm really impressed with it so far. Just the sheath is pretty awesome. It's got a plastic D-ring on the back, which I may or may not ever actually use, but the straps on the back here are actually really good for potentially strapping this to any kind of molly gear for anybody who has a backpack or like a tactical vest setup. It's really awesome. Awesome clip instead of Velcro. I love that. I hate the Velcro ones. And then as you can see, it's actually kind of crimped in the sides. So it holds the flashlight in on its own, but it also has an awesome clip on the side. So I mean, like, this thing's not coming out. Like, I'd have to like try and throw it and hold onto the sheath, and maybe the flashlight would come out. Again, super bright. It's one of the D series, the D25A2. Awesome flashlight. If I remember correctly, it was a little over 400 lumens. It's a skinny light. I'll do a side-by-side comparison so you can see just how skinny that is compared to the other one. But get those lined up kind of. But it's significantly taller than the other one. But really impressed with it so far. The battery life is great. It's got tons of different settings on there, which you cycle through by twisting down here. I might do a like an actual review for some of these things. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But so that replaced this. And then for lighters, I actually have to take my necklace off because it lives on my necklace. We have the Split P lighter. This thing is freaking awesome. Alright, it's tiny, but it's still a Zippo, miniature Zippo. So bear with me for a second so I can kind of unscrew this and you guys can see it. Oh, well, I'll just throw it around. So that's it. It's fucking puny, but it's great because it lightens up the load in my pockets, which is, let's see if I can't get it to focus, which is something that's really important to me. I carry a lot of stuff, and you know, some people would say, oh, you don't need that, you don't need that. It's just my preference. Fuck off. This thing is super cool. It lights super easy, and because it has a O-ring on it, a rubberized O-ring, it doesn't leak fluid like most normal Zippos do. So let me just kind of screw that back in real quick. Again, I apologize for the horrible camera shooting today. I'm doing this all by hand, and it's really kind of So next, my new knife by, I believe it's pronounced Schrade. I've heard somebody call it Schrady before. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm going to call it Schrade. This is the 301, I believe. Awesome. Holy hell, this knife is fucking heavy. If anybody wants a super hefty knife, get one of these. It's titanium coated, really, really solid. I mean, like, I've banged it around a lot already. There's no scratches or anything on it, so I don't know if I was, you know, going too easy on it or not. But it's got the ambidextrous thumb grips, which I like because I am ambidextrous and I keep knives in different side of my pocket sometimes. It also has the quick assist finger tab here, so you can just like that. It is a Tonto point, something I'm new to. Oh yeah, 301 right there. I don't know how well it's gonna come up. You can kind of see it, but yeah. So it's a Tonto point. I've never owned a Tonto point knife before. Everything I've owned has always had some sort of curve to it. It's never been just an angle. So far I like it. It came out of the box shaving sharp, which I really, really like. It's got a nice edge on it. I'll probably try and keep that edge. Again, I don't know how well you guys can see this. I'm not using the best cameras today. I'm still out a decent camera, so I apologize. But super sharp, super heavy duty. I love this knife so far. But like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to completely give up on my Gerber yet. You can see the size difference between the two of them, and it really is one hell of a size difference. And the weight difference. I mean, like, this thing's pretty much hollow. Again, it has the ambidextrous thumb tabs, but this thing's pretty much hollow. It's empty. This one's not. And the nice thing about this was that it doubled up. It's kind of like a singular brass knuckle / like roll of quarters in your fist, if you want to use it that way. Which brings me to my keychain, which has a new addition on it. I got this from the guys over at Bud K. I will hopefully never have to use this, other than, you know, a very large bottle opener. But it's there just in case. I mean, I'm all for being prepared, which is, you know, kind of why I'm doing these videos. But, you know, you just put it over your finger like that and you're really going to ruin someone's day. I don't know if I've ever actually shown these keychains before or not, but I also keep some fire steel on here. It's one of my old Boy Scout ones. Still has a lot of stuff to it. I just found it in all my old shit. So I've got that, and then I've got an actual bottle opener and like a pipe tamp, because occasionally I'm around people who smoke, and that means sometimes I will smoke tobacco, nothing else. You potheads, nothing against you, but no, I do not do drugs. Won't hate you for it, won't love you for it, either way. And then just a handcuff key, because I do still do security work, so it's good just to keep a backup somewhere else. Chapstick, explains the obvious. Chapped lips, shit hurts. I always keep a little thing of matches, even if they are just the crappy book matches, because hey, you know what, redundancy, fire is fire, it's always good. Notepad, again, this is kind of just for my work, but it's also good for somebody like me who gets kind of scatterbrained at times, just to help write something down. Just got, you know, random sheets of paper in there, more paper, and just keep a, you know, like a pilot pen. Yeah, pilot pen. Just keep one of those. And this is an old thing that I got way back when my stepdad was getting free shit from work, so I don't know where you can get these from. My inhaler, because yes, I have asthma. It's controlled. This is rare. I usually don't need this. But again, just in case of emergencies, I've got it. I leave them sporadically around places. You know, one in the car, one in all my bags, all that bullshit. My wallet, nothing special, empty, because I'm poor. My phone, I've done, you've seen this in videos before. Love this thing. It's old. It's beaten up. It's the Casio G-Zone Commando. This thing has been put through the ringer and it still works fantastic. It's swam in a couple of oceans, lakes, rivers. It's been dropped in sand. It's been covered in dust, sawdust. I've dropped it off a multi-story building. It's been thrown around. And then just my pill case. So, thanks guys.